Last time we defeated a mini-boss who was a jester and decided he was jealous of the lead and stole his face. And that's great. Come on. Okay. Oh boy.
Kind sir, pause your steps and heed my story. I was a fox Guai who practiced to become one of the humans. One day, I was foraging for food and found myself caught in a hunter's trap. A young scholar saved me and kept me in his home to let me heal. I couldn't move, yet my heart swelled with gratitude. I thought I could aid him in his career in return for saving my life. Little did I foresee that, following a dream, he would take my life. My soul lingered, yet he left without a trace. I sought tirelessly, only to find he had become a monk in the new Thunderclap Temple. I beg you, sir, to take my fur and wear my form, confront him and calm my soulful heart. He's hiding in the side hall of the temple. Kind sir, will you leave me to him?
Mm-hmm. I don't know where that is, but I will do my best. Oh. Oh, you're a boss. Okay. Wait, really? We got a new one, didn't we? Oh no, we got a new drink. Okay. That could be useful. Okay, how do you do just like that wolf transformation? You were asked to... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Almost forgot about that. Okay, how? Oh, hey. Celestial pairs. I mean, it was cool that I could turn into the wolf. Oh. What are you? Ling Li Bao Guh? Well, okay. Thanks. I got greedy, I got greedy. Not a very hard boss, though. And if I can even remember where it was. One second, I need to turn off my notification sounds. It's ridiculous. Go away. I have like zero interest in fighting you at the moment. Yeah. Well, here we go, I guess. Really, dude? Stop. Stop. Oh my gosh. If I can find him a third time, that'll be amazing. But also, wow, I felt like he was so much more aggressive that time. Also, I kept trying to do the immobilize charm or spell, and he was just not having it. Okay, I think it was this way. Yeah, if you want to just go away, that'd be fantastic. Well, go. That was... What are you? Okay. Mm-hmm. Come on, just go up. My goodness. Snow fox brush. Oh. Fulfill her final. Okay. So that's how I do that. We got a new curio. Bane's resistance. They really do mean slightly. Chill resistance. That's cool. Okay, well, we've got a couple bosses this time, so let's do some reading. Along with the fall of the Yaksha kingdom, the Rakshasa kingdom, due to their kinship with the Yakshas, also met its end. Thunder Rhino Masters was a descendant of the Rakshasas. Among his relatives, many followed Princess Rakshasi. After her eastward migration, Rakshasi had a new Taoist master in the celestial court. Practicing Taoism in Buddha's stead, Rakshasi marked a departure from her past. Oh, Taoism in Buddhism's stead. Right. Thunder Rhino Masters, unwilling to accept this change, heard that a branch of the Yakshas was seeking Buddhist teachings in the New West and decided to come here. Unlike the Yaksha's free-spirited practice, Thunder Rhino Masters, though an outer disciple, held their master in high regard and strictly adhered to the temple's rules. Reaching the ultimate bliss was not their ultimate goal. It was simply their nature to strive with all their effort in everything they do. Even when guarding the temple, they were relentless. If anyone disturbed the temple's peace, the lightning they summoned would pursue and strike without mercy. Such individuals could sometimes inspire admiration, but they could also be quite troublesome. Picking up from where we left off, the Taoist who had fled in disgrace spent several years in secluded meditation in the mountains, mastering the Five Thunder technique until he could wield it with perfect ease. Confident in his abilities, he set out once more. During his journey, he captured a small electric tadpole and confined it within his gourd. As he passed through the snowy mountains, the tadpole began to stir restlessly inside the gourd, signaling the presence of a frog Guai nearby. Following the signs, he arrived at a deep, icy pool in a valley and indeed found a giant frog covered in frost lying dormant by the shore. Without hesitation, the Taoist unleashed a thunderbolt at the frog, expecting it to be struck down instantly. To his surprise, the frog leaped high into the air and dodged the attack. Unperturbed, the Taoist cast another thunderbolt, but the frog evaded it again, hopping closer with each step. Learned from the past, the Taoist retreated several steps, thinking himself clever. However, to his surprise, the frog stood on its hind legs, puffed out its chest, lunged forward, and knocked the Taoist off balance with its large belly. As he prepared to strike back, the frog opened its mouth and blew a gust of icy wind, freezing him in place. Just as the frog was about to devour him, a group of monks appeared from the other side of the pool. Seeing the Taoist frozen there, they drove the frog Guai away, narrowly saving his life. Dual Blade Monk. In days past, a monk wielding twin blades sought out New Thunderclap Temple, hoping to learn more advanced techniques there. His blades were plain in appearance, thus upon entering the New West and seeing the dazzling and peculiar weapons of the Yakshas, he was filled with envy. In his childhood, he had once admired a pair of ornate blades, but his master had scolded him for his vanity. Focusing on the beauty of your weapon will only lead you astray in martial arts. The monk had taken these words to heart, but now, seeing that others did not adhere to this principle, he began to waver. He approached the Yakshas, inquiring about the aesthetics of their swords. The Yakshas were puzzled and replied, "The more beautiful the blades, the more I want to practice with them. How could that be a hindrance?" Still uncertain, the monk sought advice from a senior, non-pure, who was skilled with a monk's spade. Non-pure replied, "Since you have already mastered your techniques, why cling to the past?" Taking this to heart, the monk abandoned his old blades, and, inspired by the Yaksha's ornate designs, forged himself a pair of new, elaborate blades, hoping to fulfill his childhood dream. However, despite their striking appearance, the new ones were not the familiar plain ones he had used for years. And with these new weapons, new flaws were revealed in the techniques he had honed over so many years. Alas, spring gives birth, summer nurtures, autumn harvests, and winter stores. All things have their seasons. Gaining something out of season, even if obtained, is still a loss. Understanding the right moment for all things is indeed a difficult lesson to learn. Years ago, after Mount Wagwa was destroyed, the macaque chief led his followers away, seeking a new place to practice. They trekked to the Flaming Mountains, hoping to settle there. However, a plague soon broke out among the monkeys. The macaque chief ordered the sick monkeys to be thrown into a deep valley. This action instilled fear among the monkeys, causing them to abandon him and wander aimlessly. They traveled through mortal cities, disguising themselves as circus monkeys to earn a living. However, after each performance, the audience would disperse, leaving them with meager earnings and empty bellies. One day, a monkey had a sudden idea. Why not use their performances to gather people together and then rob them? With that thought, they beat their drums and gongs, performing energetically to attract a crowd. Once the audience had gathered, they killed them, stripped them of their clothes and valuables, and fled to the next city. It was in this manner that they eventually reached the New West, and upon hearing that the macaque chief was also practicing there, they decided to become monks. Feeling the weight of his guilt towards his kin, the macaque chief avoided them, which only fueled their resentment. Knowing they were no match for the macaque chief, they took on the role of welcoming guests, so that by striking a gong they could summon other Guais patrolling the area. They waited every day for the chance to see the macaque chief, planning to summon the local Guais and give him a good beating when the time came. Oh, that's the end of it. Okay. Old Ginseng Guai. This story was told by a pharmacist in the city, and it concerns a secret about his cousin's family. His cousin's ancestors were originally ginseng gatherers in the mountains. For some unknown reason, they abandoned their old craft and became woodcutters. Although the family was not wealthy, everyone lived long lives. From a young age, the cousin often saw a shabby, unkempt old man visiting their home. Whenever he came, the family would prepare a lavish meal and fine wine for him to enjoy alone. At the time, the cousin despised the old man, thinking he was a freeloading drunkard who seldom spoke and often caused trouble when drunk. One day, the old man visited again for a drink while the cousin's great-grandmother fell gravely ill with typhoid fever, seemingly on the brink of death. Upon hearing about her critical condition, the old man went into the courtyard, reached into the ground with both hands, and out crawled numerous vines. Among the vines grew a small seedling that quickly matured, blossomed, and bore fruit. The old man pulled it out, revealing a millennium ginseng. After the great-grandmother drank the ginseng soup, she miraculously recovered and remains healthy to this day. It was on that day that the cousin seemed to come to a realization and began to treat the old man with great respect, as if he were a member of the family. The cousin once invited the pharmacist to move to the mountains and live with him, but the pharmacist flatly refused. The pharmacist explained, although your family enjoys longevity, they live on bland meals every day, and life in deep mountains are too lonely. I still prefer to live in the city, hence I cannot go with you. Just take the story as a fun anecdote. What? Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.